Alrighty, welcome back. We're on episode number 35 of Divinity Original Sin Part 1, the Enhanced Edition. Last episode, we talked to the prison demon and saw how that encounter worked, and we found that we can pickpocket Esmeralda to find another smelly item, which is part of the quest, the main quest line. So I wanted to pickpocket it, but she didn't have anything else on her that I wanted to pickpocket, so I'm waiting to either basically for her to get better equipment on her person. So now we're exploring and just looking around the area. Alright, some bales of hay here.
What was that? Must be one of those skeletons. Must keep still.
Alright, let's listen in on what's going on here. So this is Wolfram. Okay. See what his dialogue lines are. We have a rat running around down there. Alright.
They must know I'm missing. Where is the Legion? They must know I'm missing. Where is the Legion?
Come on, guy.
They must know I'm missing. Where is the Legion?
I hate when they do that. I hate when they have random lines and they don't repeat the random lines in order. Well, I mean, obviously.
What was that? Must be one of those skeletons. Must keep still.
Obviously, they're random. They're not going to be in order, but they shouldn't be random. They should be in a specific order every single time. 1, 2, 3. If they have 3 lines, put me 3 in order. Do it. Loop again. 3. Don't make it random.
What was that? Must be one of those skeletons. Must keep still.
I think he has another line at least. 1.
What was that? Must be one of those skeletons. Must keep still.
God, man. I'd like to just have the programmers that did the ambient conversations of this game next to me and just slap them.
Must be one of those skeletons. Must keep still.
Just every time that would repeat the line, just slap on him, just slap him. Slap him right in the face every single fucking time.
What was that? Must be one of those skeletons. Must keep still.
And I bet if you did that, if you actually played the game next to the programmer and slapped the shit out of him every time something this like happened, they wouldn't program it like this ever again.
They must know I'm missing. Where is the Legion? Gods, I hope those dead dogs don't find me.
Maybe he has another line. I think he has another line.
What was that? Must be one of those skeletons. Must keep still.
Where'd that rat run off to? Come on.
Gods, I hope those dead dogs don't find me.
Where'd that rat run off to? What's that flickering? Oh, that was the campfire I picked up, I guess. Alright, did he just run off the zone? Now I gotta go find the fucking rat. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Beehives. I don't know why the drunk ran off so soon. Okay, we have a couple of dogs, Sheba and Toxa. Okay. God damn it. See, why does drunk fail? Okay, it must be doing a savings throw after every turn.
Where is the Legion?
That's the only thing I can think of. It's doing a savings throw after every turn. Okay, what did we pick up here? We picked up a jar, an empty jar, dreaming of one day having its potential tapped. Okay. Okay. Right with. Alright. Jar of honey. Effects unknown. Made by bees, descended from the great and ancient Queen Alessandra. Okay. Yeah. Consume. 1 intelligence plus 5% heals plus 15% poison resistance for 3 turns. And it looks like it consumes the jar too. Alright, we got a diary here. Alright. Let's read the diary. My dogs tried to warn me of the horrors that surrounded. I heard their savage snarling, their fearsome growls, my Toxa and Sheba, the banes of would-be burglars, scared. But a series of small, stomach-churning yelps ended everything. As the night falls, I am alone, and I dare not leave. Peering from a chink in the curtain, I saw Toxa and Sheba silhouettes prowling the yard. My pups, my friends, they live. But I cannot open the door, not yet. I shall wait for the light of the sun to return before I brave the waking nightmare. Day has come, and I dare to venture outside. The zombies appear to be gone for the present. Toxa and Sheba greeted me with tails wagging and ears lowered. My old friends as yet, but as they approached, the green, sickening light in their eyes told me they were changed. Something is growing inside them. The wretched zombies have taken their true souls, infected them with whatever unnatural, otherworldly power governs the undead. I fear what they will become. But I cannot aim a spear at my own friends. At least the zombies will leave them alone. Okay. Well, we have a conversation.
According to his diary, this bloke couldn't put down his dogs even after he knew them to be infected.
Alright, this looks like a treat.
Who could bear to harm his best friends, especially when they only showed signs but no symptoms of turning?
He who would let infected beasts spread their sickness is a sentimental fool.
Heartless and compassionate, huh? So he gets compassionate. Which apparently we do want. Oh, we both want compassionate. Okay, so let's go back to being compassionate.
Who could bear to harm his best friends, especially when they only showed signs but no symptoms of turning?
They are only innocent beasts, after all, and appear to pose no threat of harm.
Okay, a couple of compassionates, but I think it's we need to kill him.
The time of your death is at hand.
90 XP. Okay.
This is the end for
75
you.
XP. I think I could have gotten 375 for both. Somehow I only got the 90. So I need to hit it without doing that much damage. Okay. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, see, it turns into something else. Okay, so let's hold off on these. That needs to turn into a canine monstrosity. Okay. Okay, I got it.
Truly, I need healing.
Why do you need healing? Oh, I guess you got stuck on something.
A plague is upon me.
Plague is upon us. Okay. Alright, so we don't want to hit this yet until it gets back up and changes to a monstrosity. She can get out of that. Alright. So then it starts a whole new encounter again. Okay.
I need another chance!
I hear you. Okay, so yeah, you could screw yourself out of a lot of XP there, I see. Could have just screwed yourself out of a ton of XP. Okay, so now I need to find the rat and see if this guy's last line. I think he still has one line. Damn it, I should have done that rat when I saw the fucking thing. Who knows where it ran off to? Probably know it ran off and got itself killed somewhere. There it is. Come here. Oh, maybe it's one of them.
Do you know how to control all the elements? The statues will be so pleased if you do.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
No, I'm missing. Where is the Legion?
Alright, I'm starting to lose faith that there's another line here. Alright. How many times do I want to give it? I think I'm gonna do one more and then we're done.
What was that? Must be one of those skeletons. Must keep still.
Alright.
Mercy me. It walks, but it's not dead. I wasn't entirely certain I'd ever meet anyone any more fitting that description.
Gold and a pickaxe.
The name's Wolfram, and it's a delight to make your acquaintance. Good to see, by the by, you don't belong to the Legion. 10 of their number accompanied me on a fact-finding mission to an ancient burial mound. But, as it turns out, they stood a snowflake's chance in hell against the undead. Not that I reckon my chance is any higher, though, especially with that vicious undead mutt prowling the grounds around this here ruin. I'd go so far as to say I'm in dire need of an armed escort back to the city, as a matter of fact. I'm an archaeologist and connoisseur of the undead. Because of my expertise, Lieutenant Selenia, a commander of the Legion in Sicile, wanted me to investigate the ancient burial mound just outside of town, hoping to uncover the source of the zombie plague. No such luck, though. Quite so. I live for the dead, so to speak. The combination of archaeology and a case of incidental necromantic magic is what sparked my interest in the field. Of course, I'll be glad to share what knowledge I have obtained over the years. Zombies are the results of vile necromancy in action. Among the resurrected dead, there are those who used to be wizards, and they can cast spells still. They slay their prey and bring them back as deathless thralls that fester with the diseases of decay. Should you encounter these menaces, always try to pick them off from afar. Don't let them get close, or they'll riddle you with the poisons and the blight that afflict them. These ones in particular, the ones around Sicile, are the resurrected soldiers of Brachus, the last and most infamous in the line of sorcerer kings. He himself is supposed to be buried somewhere around here, but no one knows where the actual grave is. Long have I searched and deep have I dug, but so far I haven't found anything more spectacular than rusted weaponry and shards of pottery. Be that as it may, Brachus' soldiers stalk these lands anew, and they still fight like veterans. I told those fools of legionnaires to bring maces instead of swords. You know, weapons that crush these skeleton bones, not blades that may ricochet right off. Hell, even a sturdy branch would do the job better. But they didn't listen, and now they're dead. Oh, and don't be surprised if the dead use an unusual amount of magic against you. These soldiers were loyal to a sorcerer king, after all. Dark magic all around. I'll never make it back to Sicile alone. But you've gotten this far. You can bring me back, can't you?
We certainly can. Let's be off.
Hold on. Why risk our hides for the likes of him?
Remember that both he and the Legion might reimburse us well for our assistance.
10 died to protect this man, you'd make it 12?
No. We'll do as I say, and there's an end to it.
Marvelous. Mighty fine of you. Lead the way, I say.
Okay. Let's do it where she wins. Let's see what happens when we decline it.
Very well, have it your way.
Negative 15 attitude with Roderick and...
You heartless cur! You're as bad as the undead underbreds that besiege us. Oh, be gone!
Log updated. We met the archaeologist Wolfram, sole survivor of the expedition sent by Lieutenant Selenia. He asked for our help getting back to Sicile, but we decided to leave him there.
Off with you if you won't help me. I'll make a run for it when that zombie mongrel out there is turning you into its chew toy.
Really? Alright.
That creature there looks like it'd like to play fetch with our femurs.
Is that a zombie dog? Man's best friend, my Heine.
So I wonder if we get rid of it, will he run away? Shit, I have to do a whole battle to do this, huh? Found something. We'll look at that later on. Twin Dungeons. Alright. At this point, I'm just going to reload this, so I'm going to go ahead and just fire off some shit here. I want to see if the guy takes off after this.
Invoke the power of the giants. Ah, I forgot I could have tested that theory too. Ah.
Aid me, comrades! I am blinded! The time of your death is at hand!
Okay, so...
What was that? Must be one of those skeletons. Must keep still. Off with you if you won't help me. I'll make a run for it when that zombie mongrel out there is turning you into its chew toy.
So, what happens if we go to Selenia now? Let's see what she says about the quest.
Divines doubly bless you, friend. I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you.
Actually, do you have anything worth having? No.
By all means. My legionnaires, they all perished. How fate has treated them wantonly. And the archaeologist, you left him to fend for himself? Poor fellow. He's probably dead by now.
Okay. So, we told Selenia that the archaeologist was the sole survivor of the expedition, but that we left him behind. She mourned the loss of her legionnaires and wondered greatly about our decision to leave Wolfram behind. We ended up losing reputation for that. So if you wanted to go through like a low reputation play, that's the way you do it. So if we go back now to the Desolate Farms and head back down to Wolfram, can we, is he going to be dead? Is he going to be sitting there? Let's see. This might be the long way around, actually, huh? Oh, I think that's our answer, huh? Looks quite dead to me. Looks quite dead. Up. Up. Undead clubber. Okay. Oh, that is brilliant.
I need another chance!
So Wolfram dies, and Undead Clubber takes his place. And that's the end of that. Okay, where are we at here? Oh. Did we get a trait for that? Let's look at this. Shit, I don't know if I'm too far along to see the trait now. Shit. I can't tell. Log doesn't go far enough back. Shit. Alright, let's go back here. I need her to win the disagreement again so we can see if we get a trait for that or not. Okay.
Very well, have it your way.
So we just get...
You heartless
There we go.
cur! You're as bad as the undead underbreds that besiege us. They'll be gone!
Okay, so heartless and compassionate. We definitely want compassionate. Okay, so that's that. So we can't go back to that save. Let's go to this. We go back to the original save. Let's try here. Okay, so that's when we tried to leave early. So I need to get a conversation that happens before we try to leave early. It's probably going to be the same exact line, but whatever.
Mercy me! It walks! But it's not dead! I wasn't entirely certain I'd ever meet anyone any more fitting that description.
Alright, pickaxe and gold still.
The name's Wolfram, and it's a delight to make your acquaintance. Good to see, by the by, you don't belong to the Legion. 10 of their number accompanied me on a fact-finding mission to an ancient burial mound. But, as it turns out, they stood a snowflake's chance in hell against the undead. Not that I reckon my chance is any higher, though, especially with that vicious undead mutt prowling the grounds round this here ruin. I'd go so far as to say I'm in dire need of an armed escort back to the city, as a matter of fact. I'm an archaeologist and connoisseur of the undead. Because of my expertise, Lieutenant Selenia, a commander of the Legion in Sicile, wanted me to investigate the ancient burial mound just outside of town, hoping to uncover the source of the zombie plague. No such luck, though. Quite so. I live for the dead, so to speak. The combination of archaeology and a case of incidental necromantic magic is what sparked my interest in the field. Of course, I'll be glad to share what knowledge I have obtained over the years. Zombies are the results of vile necromancy in action. Among the resurrected dead, there are those who used to be wizards, and they can cast spells still. They slay their prey and bring them back as deathless thralls that fester with the diseases of decay. Should you encounter these menaces, always try to pick them off from afar. Don't let them get close, or they'll riddle you with the poisons and the blight that afflict them. These ones in particular, the ones around Sicile, are the resurrected soldiers of Brachus, the last and most infamous in the line of sorcerer kings. He himself is supposed to be buried somewhere around here, but no one knows where the actual grave is. Long have I searched and deep have I dug, but so far I haven't found anything more spectacular than rusted weaponry and shards of pottery. Be that as it may, Brachus' soldiers stalk these lands anew, and they still fight like veterans. I told those fools of legionnaires to bring maces instead of swords. You know, weapons that crush these skeleton bones, not blades that may ricochet right off. Hell, even a sturdy branch would do the job better. But they didn't listen, and now they're dead. Oh, and don't be surprised if the dead use an unusual amount of magic against you. These soldiers were loyal to a sorcerer king, after all. Dark magic all around. I'll never make it back to Sicile alone. But you've gotten this far. You can bring me back, can't you?
We certainly can. Let's be off.
Indeed. Don't you worry. We'll keep you safe.
Marvellous. Mighty fine of you. Lead the way, I say. We can talk when we hit town, but right now, let's just keep going.
He's running off on me. Oh, he's gonna run into a fight. Yes. Am I far away? Is it just one? Okay. Alright. Expedition Burial Mound. We met the archaeologist Wolfram, sole survivor of the expedition sent by Lieutenant Selenia. He asked for our help getting back to Sicile, and we agreed to escort him.
Take that, you undead vermin!
Oh. Got stuff there, huh? Joshua Spice.
The 7 grant abundance.
Warm cap. Oh, he's just gonna keep running in front of me. Get out of there. Okay, another fight. Yep, we're surrounded this time. Okay. Bunch of archers, decapitator. Let's go ahead and pop that. Got 3 of them. Okay, so let's take his happy ass and stick it right there. Let's take her and go this way. Then go ahead and knock him down. Probably should have got the archer on that one. Okay. Ah, knockdown failed. Oh, what's Wolfram doing? Is he gonna get in there?
Please, crush these fiends before they crush me!
Ah, he froze. Roderick's frozen. That's not good. Okay. Slow down arrow, cursing arrow. No. Knock down. Fire arrow would probably be alright. Burning. Now it's just gonna hit me with it too, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'll hold off on that. Care of that guy. Let's see, I need to do 4. Get it close to here. Do our warling. I didn't get the other guy, did it? Okay, smoked a few of those guys.
To me! To me! I'm under attack!
Oh, damn it. Took down Wolfram. Let's get this puddle out of the way.
Spirits of water, show
Don't
your
let Wolfram
strength.
run in there and hitting himself with that.
Freezing flurry.
Take that, you undead vermin!
Alright, I guess we'll have to come back for those. See what other mischief this guy's gonna get into. Alright, looks like we're good then.
You did it! We made it! Oh, cheers for escorting me to safety. You're a godsend, you are. I'll be in the King Crab, clearing the dust from my throat. The drinks are on me if you'd like to partake.
Alright, so we got attitude plus
May
30.
I remind you that saving the lives of simpletons isn't worth an iota of our time. There are demons out there. Nothing else matters.
Okay, let's save this. Wolfram made it safely back to Siceo. Lieutenant Selenius should be pleased to hear that at least one person survived the ill-fated expedition to the burial mounds. Okay, let's go back to get the loot, see if we have that. Then we'll talk to Jahan, assuming that I don't have to reload. Pick up this. Pick him up. Pick that up. Well, I'll tell you what, they dropped some really just shitty fucking scrolls. Alright, let's talk to Jahan.
By Parbatha's silver talons must we linger so. An idle brain is a demon's workshop, hunter. I can tell you if you wish, but you'd have to listen to the tale of my life, because my future, such as it is rooted deeply into my history. Yes, let's get this over with. Once upon a time, I was a king in a land of beauty to the east. A land of tigers and slender towers, of deserts and forests, of sun and all the world's wealth. I was a young king, handsome and all-powerful. Every nobleman would have killed his own brother if I promised to take his daughter's hand in marriage. But I refused their incessant implorations. I knew my life as a sovereign would be self-indulgent, but also a self-delusory one, if I weren't to marry for love. And so a handful of years went by. The king's throne I myself occupied, whereas the queen's throne remained empty but for the court's cats that would nap the afternoons away upon its velvet cushions. But then one day, a young woman visited my kingdom. She was a poetess and a storyteller. People flocked to her, listened to her every word as if receiving mantras from the divines. I invited her to my palace, and soon our days, our nights, our love and our lives intertwined. Hiraka. How I miss her still. Miss the brilliance of her mind that was both as sparkling and as unbreakable as the diamonds that adorned her body. Oh, and how I miss her body. 1,000 artists I could have commanded, show me beauty. But she would have effortlessly surpassed their every endeavor, and curving her lips into a smile, make them break their sculptures in tearful impotence. And yet, true happiness, that commodity more precious and even more fleeting than the dominion of kings, sang to us like the nightingale, only to depart come the dawn of our first year's unity. A malady overtook me, and I began to wither. It was an unparalleled horror. Scores of physicians flocked to my bedside. They traveled from realms across the seas, hoping to cure the mighty Jehan, undo the gloom that had befallen the land, and mere vultures that they were, to be paid handsomely for their efforts. But none of their potions took effect. Their salves seared, but did not soothe my fading flesh. Like a ghoul I looked, unburied yet risen from the grave. In futile anger I struck my mirror, but broke my brittle fingers only, not its ever-mocking surface. That, hunter, is a tale for later. I realize I haven't answered your initial question yet. Why it is that I chase time like a lioness its prey. But we'll get to that part later, should time permit.
Okay, so he's pressed for time.
Of course you do.
Okay. Alright.
More prey awaits.
Save? Oh.
Who would have thought it? Jehan, an all-powerful king, stricken by a horrid plague, the memory of which plagues him still.
No wonder. From the sound of it, he was at death's door.
Still, for someone enjoying so much love and wealth, he does make a great big fuss about being a bit under the weather.
Oh, blunt and considerate. So he got considerate. We don't want considerate. We want blunt. She was blunt. Okay, so let's get blunt.
He's all right now, isn't he? Methinks I spy a hypochondriac.
And then some. For someone enjoying so much love and wealth, he does make a great big fuss about being a bit under the weather.
Okay, so now we're both blunt. Alright, does he... Alright, he needs one more blunt to get to that. And then she's into blunt, okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and head over to North Gate. Talk to Selenia.
So good to see you again, Source Hunter.
Again, she probably has nothing. Lock picking. Charisma necklace.
I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you. By all means. My legionnaires, they all perished? How fate has treated them wantonly. And if it weren't for you, the archaeologist would surely have died as well. He has much to be thankful for. Were that I had.
Okay. So we picked up 1 reputation and 3,000 experience, it looks like. Okay. Let's check out this. We told Lieutenant Selenia that the archaeologist was the sole survivor of the expedition and that we rescued him. She mourned the loss of her legionnaires, but she was glad we were able to save Wolfram. Okay. Our reputation is at 6. 6. Let's head over to the inn. Wolfram's supposed to be there. And while we're over this way, we will pop in on Esmeralda, see if she has anything worth taking.
The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth.
It does not look like it. Alright. Nothing good yet. Okay. Alright, off to the inn.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Alright, while we're up here, we'll go ahead and check in on her.
Providing you can afford it, I'll be happy to supply you with all the gear you'll need while swinging swords alongside the Fabulous Five.
Intelligence and charisma. Intelligence and charisma, huh? Take our leave. There's
Tell
Wolfram.
me, Alistair.
Welcome be, my friend. Waitress, another round of beers, if you please.
Okay,
He should be so
so
lucky as to be
that's it.
defeated by Alistair the Great.
They say he's privy to ancient...
I'm an archaeologist and connoisseur of the undead. Because of my expertise, Lieutenant Selenia, a commander of the Legion in Sicile, wanted me to investigate the ancient burial mound just outside of town, hoping to uncover the source of the zombie plague. No such luck, though. Quite so. I live for the dead, so to speak. The combination of archaeology and a case of incidental necromantic magic is what sparked my interest in the field. Of course, I'll be glad to share what knowledge I have obtained over the years.
So, nothing new. Hopefully they make use of him later. Like, maybe you'll come across different types of undead, and you can come back and talk to him about those types of undead. It would have been cool if they would have added some kind of dialogue line where you can talk to him about the unique undead that you kill.
Those bony brutes will never make it inside these
Do
walls.
my best, sir.
Excellent. Let's keep it that way.
Like the...
To leave the city
It
is to
never rains,
venture
but
into
it
danger.
pours, eh?
Be careful, Source Hunter.
Like that, the ghost, like all the ghosts, really. Any ghost you come across, you should be able to talk to Wolfram and get some information, or at least, you know, notify him, and get some XP for it. Like the one we killed at the lighthouse, the jester-looking thing. You know, that would have been cool. These zombie dogs, you know, anything that would be unique, you should be able to ask Wolfram and get some kind of new dialogue about it. Okay, so there's nothing over here. Done here. Okay, so this is back to Wolfram's area. And we've got these, got that. There's this. Okay. Penny bun mushrooms. So the penny bun mushrooms are the ones that are for healing. Guess I can't loot that. Get a cellar here. 180 XP. This looks like something that might have traps. No traps. Got a rat though. Rat but no traps, okay. Fucking game.
The undead love poison. They soak it up like sponges. Rotten, mouldy sponges. Like that one in the corner beneath your sink.
Alright. Thank you for that information. Okay. Okay. Empty bottles.
One man's trash is another man's trash.
Okay.
On the mend.
Not what I wanted to do.
A stitch in time, eh, friends?
Oh, looks like there's a secret door somewhere, huh? It's astonishing how much you have to do that. Alright. So it definitely looks like there's a secret door over there. Just kind of go behind it, but maybe not. I mean, is it just lazy that you didn't want to trim out this whole area? Anyway. Abandoned basement. I don't know what the point of being down here was. I guess just basic loot. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and end the episode here, pick up the next episode with more exploration down this way. Alright, later guys.